Hey y'all, what's up? It's Mimi Quarantina. And today, I decided that I'm not gonna do reaction today. I was gonna call it a story time, but I'm not sure yet. You'll find out when I post it, but um I feel like as subscribers, you guys watch me subscribe and stuff like that. And I have another channel that's vlogging, but I barely post on there. Um I might combine the two, who knows. But I decided today we're going to talk about what just happened to me. Um, I feel like the more I talk about it, like the better I'll feel. And yeah, so let's get to it. All right, so I'm gonna just say this straight out. I fell in love with somebody over the app called Monkey. Okay, bing bada boom. Y'all remember that guy that was in my other two videos with me, the brown skin one with dreads. Yeah. So him, Bakari. Yeah, we were together. Like I said, I met him on the Monkey app thing. If you guys don't know what it is, look it up. It's literally like you're FaceTiming people for like a couple seconds and then it moves on to the next person. I met him from like through his cousin, and it's crazy because we ended up actually like talking, and we weren't trying to be serious at all, and we ended up like getting to know each other, and we started like messing with each other heavy. And he ended up coming down here to visit me and everything. Like, it's crazy. Like, I remember everything like it was yesterday. I deleted all memories and all stuff like that because, well, we broke up yesterday. Yesterday was official, but I was confused for a whole 2 days because this man doesn't know how to give me direct answers. I'm not even gonna sit here and bash because that's not the type of person I am. But I will say this. I'm just baffled. Like, I literally, like, I'm not the type of person to, like, jump into a relationship, especially after this one. I'm not even gonna lie. This is the worst heartbreak like I've ever had. And he was the one that I loved the most. I'm sorry. But I feel like you guys deserve to know. And I don't mind telling you, so why not? Now, that doesn't mean I'm gonna let you in on all my life drama. But, you know, that just shows me that things in life aren't guaranteed. And it's crazy because when we started talking and he told me the things that he told me, I knew we weren't gonna last. And I told myself, Miriam, don't do this. Miriam, don't be with him. Miriam, you're gonna get hurt. And I ended up getting hurt really bad for not listening to myself. But let me just tell y'all what happened. Like, everybody's sending me like messages and shit. So, we've been together for 2 years and a couple months. This August was gonna be 3 years, but we couldn't make it. And I'm gonna tell you why. So, we're long distance, like I told you guys. He lives in Ohio. I live in New Jersey. That's like a good 7.5 hours away. I was so strong, and I knew that I wasn't going to give up on him, even when we had issues, and I saw a future with him, like everything. But, so basically, for the past 2 weeks, I noticed his texting patterns began to be very, very odd. Like, he was barely texting me at all. I'm just sitting here like, what the hell is going on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just sitting here like, what? So, one day, I'm over here texting him, like, I have some very important things to tell you. Like, I'm about to, apply to this college, and they got to send my transcripts, and it's going to be in Ohio near you, man. Like, and, I was telling him I had a doctor's appointment, and it was about some very, serious things. Like, I wasn't going to die or anything, but it was serious. And, I wanted to let him know. I'm not going to say it on here, but yeah. And I told him it's an emergency. When I tell you, I was texting both of his phones, because he has two phones, okay? I was texting him on Snap. He was barely texting me back. I would get, like, it went from texting me, like, multiple times in the day, all the way till we got out of work, to texting me, like, 3 times a day. I was like, there's something wrong here. So I remember, I'm going to just skip to the part. So, like, one day I was at work, and I finally get a text back from him on Snapchat. And it said, I got a lot to tell you. Like, a lot's been going on. I'm like, all right. So, mind you, I'm thinking this man is running from the cops or something. I'm like, bro, like, what is going on? So, like, it seemed like he been ghost, like, with me for, like, a while. And I haven't been knowing why. And so, like, from there, I'm just like, okay, great. Like, he texted me back and I could find out, like. And I'm thinking, soon he's going to call me. Or, like, he's going to pick up my calls. Because usually, like, especially because we're quarantined now, like, I have time to talk. He has time to talk, most likely, because, who's working. But, like I said, it doesn't matter because we're not together. But, he literally, like, was barely texting me. And I was trying to go back and forth for him, like, trying to figure out what's going on. He wasn't trying to give me direct answer, like, what was going on. And I would ask him some questions, and he would, like, I don't know, his texting was kind of, like, all over the place. Like, he wouldn't answer everything I was asking him. And, like, from there, everything just went downhill. Like, the other text I remember was, I said, I feel like I'm losing you. And he said, you just might. I was like, first of all, he never says that to me. That's how I knew something was very, very strange. And actually, it was after that it started going downhill. So the next day, and this was like a couple days ago, the next day, like, I'm, telling my close friend, like, yo, I don't know what's going on, I'm telling people I'm close to about it, because obviously, like, I want to talk about it. Like, there's something wrong. And I'm concerned and I'm worried about him. And I'm like, yo, I need to tell you a lot of important things. And I'm about to make my college decision. And I need to be on the phone with you. It can't be no texting thing because I got to know that you're serious. He never called me. He was still barely texting me. But he would post on his Snap. Like, it was nothing. And, we got into an argument. When he said, like, he didn't say he was breaking up with me directly, but he said, you just might lose me. What does that mean? Why would you say that to me? You're supposed to have faith in our relationship. You're supposed to be strong in our relationship, just like I'm strong. And you're being nothing but weak. So I don't know why he said that. Until this, like, literally till this day, and we just broke up yesterday. But, like, he never called me to justify. He never called me to give me answers, none of that. I even told him what was going on with me, and he just did not give a bro. Like, literally, he did not care. And it's just crazy. But anyways, so when we were arguing one night, we were going back and forth. And I said some really, really mean things to him because I was frustrated and I was confused as to what was going on. He wouldn't tell me what was going on. He wasn't telling me, like, that we weren't going to be together no more after what he said. Like, I'm just sitting here mad and confused and upset. And I'm about to make this decision. Like, that was what got me. He bought his ticket to my graduation and everything. Like, we literally had it set out for us and he ruined it. But what are you gonna do? I can't force him to be with me. And even if I could do that, I'm not the type of person. So it is what it is. But I said that I was going to, like, in all caps, I was pissed. I was angry. And I said, I'm going to get your I'm gonna get your stuff. I'm gonna throw it out. I never loved you. I never cared for you. And I want you to leave. Like, I was saying all these things in all caps. He screenshotted it, and I said, what are you screenshotting for? He said, oh, I screenshotted this so that I could remember the last things that you said to me. I'm like, cool. Like, all right. So, and like from there, it was like every time I texted him long paragraphs, he would just answer with like 2 words. Like, what the I don't. I told him, I said, look, I'm breaking up with you until you can show me that you are going to fight for me, that you're going to prove me wrong, that you do love me, that you want us, that you want to fight for us. I said, Bakari, do you want me? Yes or no? Because I'm done playing these games. I'm literally about to make my college decision, and he's like not paying attention. And he goes, yeah. What? Yeah. I'm like, all right, bro. So things just started getting worse and worse as we were texting. I'm going to tell y'all this right now because y'all don't know him. But I know him, and it hurts more because of the fact that I know him and how he is with me. And, like, how every time, like, we would get into these particular situations, like, he would always usually fight for me and text me message after message after message. And, like, you know, try to, like, grab me in. But this time he just, like, let me go. So that all that stuff happened, you know. We're talking, arguing, all that stuff. Next thing you know, yesterday, once again, I'm trying to get answers. No, before yesterday, I told him, listen, like, I told him specifically what was going on with me since he wouldn't answer the phone. And I said, Bakari, you never know when it's going to be the last time of us talking, like, of us being on the phone. He said, please don't say that, like, he cares or something. I was like, I'm being serious. He said, what you doing right now? I said, I'm watching TV in my room. He said, I'm gonna call you in a few. When I tell y'all, like, it wasn't like this before. Every time he said he'll call me. But, like, later on in the relationship, he would say he would call me and never call me. Literally, I would stay up nights for this man till 3 o'clock in the morning to talk to him just because I wanted to talk. I'm not asking you for money. I'm not asking you for gifts. None of that. Like, I told him that. And, you know, he started doing that. But, yeah, so he said, I'll call you in a few. Next thing you know, bro, he's posting all happy on his Snapchat, you know, and I know he's high. I know he's high. I knew that. That was just instinct for me because that's all he does. So, but don't get me wrong. Like, he works his off. But, like, you know, he smokes, so what you want? But he never called. Even when I told him it was an emergency, he never called. I stayed up. He didn't call. I looked on his Snapchat, and literally, like, this was 7 o'clock that he said this. I texted him at 10, and I was like, hello, were you still gonna call me, or, like, what's the deal? Because, like, he said he was gonna call me. Then 12 o'clock comes. I'm like, all right, because I saw him post this girl on his story, and I noticed it doesn't say from camera roll. Like, it was recent, so obviously this girl is at his house. Her name was, like, First Class, because I remembered her name, so yeah. But, you know, I found out through another friend. She's like, oh, yeah, no, that was at his house. I'm like, all right. So, you know, I texted him after seeing that night, and I said, wow, so this is what we're doing now? Like, this is what we're doing? And he's just like, he leaves me on open. He leaves me on open. I'm like, what the, like, literally when I tell you guys, like, I don't know who I'm talking to. It's like I'm talking to a whole nother man. He's not like this at all. I don't know what made him do a whole 360 on me, bro. Like, he made promises to me, like, words and promises, like, to me that made me feel as if he was never gonna break them. I never thought he was gonna be the one to do this to me. Like, honestly, he loved me so much. I know he did. But those things happened, and after that, I still tried to get answers from him. I said, you know, I'm getting tired of this. I said, call me right now. That's what I said yesterday morning. He was like, I could have sworn we was over. That's literally what he said. When I tell you, my stuff was blown. I was like, are you seriously saying this to me right now? At that point, I knew he just didn't care. And I was confused because I'm like, what's going on? Anyways, later in the day, I see the at name of the same girl from that night on his story again. It was like, it said something something, and then like wife me, and then it added her. I thought he was trying to be funny. And I'm like, oh, so they do really have something going on. Wow, I should have knew this from the start. Everybody was telling me. But then turns out I'm texting him on iMessage because I blocked him on Snapchat. And he's like, bro, there's nothing going on between us. You got the wrong idea. I'm like, bro, I'm so confused. I'm over here crying. My chest was literally burning. When I tell you my chest was burning, bro, I was so hurt. And he's like, no, there's nothing going on with us. But we keep texting. I'm like, Bakari, just tell me what's up, bro. Like, he was like, bro, we're through love. Like, it was fun and all while it lasted, but like, this is where it ends. Like, this is where it has to end. I'm like, where is this coming from? This is not like him. It's not. I spent 2 years. 2 years with somebody that I thought wasn't gonna give up on me. I put so much trust into him. When I tell you guys, he did the most. And even when he did bad things, I saw the good in him. Throughout all these other people that have been trying to tell me, I was ignoring the signs. And I'm not saying he was cheating on me. I'm simply saying that he just gave up. And I said, how you just gonna give up on me like this? How you gonna give up on a relationship like this? He told me, I didn't give up, you did. And you came at me reckless and this, that, and the third. I'm like, came at you reckless? And he's talking about the paragraph of me, saying I never loved you and all that stuff. That really got to him, I guess. And like, but that doesn't give him an excuse. You're literally making words make you upset when you literally cheated on me, bro. And the cheating wasn't, that was like later on. Like, he cheated on me because this girl twerked on him and he was off the, and he woke up not remembering what happened and he found out and he told me. So that's what that was about. That's not this. So he cheated on me, and y'all know the smashing my phone thing. And he went ghost on me, never gave me my answers. And when I told him to try, he didn't try. I'm hurt. I'm devastated because I put so much time onto him and so much trust even after he cheated on me, bro. I spent money on him. How you feel wearing them clothes now? Because I'm not with you, so now you feel dumb. Unless he throws them away, which I wouldn't care. It is what it is. I buy him, and I don't buy him no cheap stuff, bro. I would literally DoorDash him things when he was hungry, when he had nothing to eat. I buy him clothes like Tommy Hilfiger all the time because that's what he loved. I love spending money on him. He didn't ask me for that, but I was so generous. When he had anxiety attacks, I was there for him. I was there for him. When he called me, he said, I appreciate you talking to me. Like, I said, it's okay, baby. Like, I'm gonna calm you down. We were very excited, or I was very excited to see him. He was literally gonna come in June of my graduation, bro. I don't even know what's gonna happen now because of this whole quarantine thing, but I was gonna go over there, bro. I had everything planned, and he gave up on me, and it hurts because I did so much for him, and he just left. And last night, I was talking to my mom, and I told her, and she got really upset. and she was looking for his number. She was like, I have to tell him something. I'm sorry. I said, no, it's okay. Like, I didn't think she was going to curse him out. But, you know, she's a grown woman. She could do what she wants. I really didn't care at that point. So I gave my mom the number. I gave it to her. Because she couldn't find it. And she was basically saying, like, I can't believe you do this to my daughter. Like, karma's a, like, you really, all that stuff. And he literally, like, oh, and before that, like, basically, he was like, congrats on your 1K. And, like, I wish you the best, you know, and things like that. And I was like, same for you. And we ended at that. Right? After my mom sent him that, he hit me up and he was like, yo, your mom just fooled on me. I'm like, yep, that's my mommy. Like, and then he said, I don't give a F. And then, like, or he said, I don't care. And then, like, put a laughing emoji. And I'm like, yo, who is this brand new person I'm talking to? And don't disrespect my mother. Like, he didn't, like, you know, say anything too bad, but, like, still, don't disrespect my mom. And then I was like, at the end of the day, she let you have somewhere to stay. And she cooked for you, too. So don't even try to act like that. And then he was like, whatever, bro, deuces. And blocked me. Blocked me on iMessage. So now, literally, there's no way that we can get in contact. I sent him a little paragraph. Making amends. Because once again, I have no hate in my heart, and I'm not going to lie to y'all. I meant what I said. He probably didn't mean it, but I keep my promises. And I said, I'm always going to love you. I'm always going to have love in my heart for you. Even when I'm with somebody else, I'm going to have love in my heart for you. This is the worst heartbreak that I've ever gone through. We just broke up yesterday. It's going to take me some time, but I'm strong. And I know I got this. And I'm not going to let no man come between me, myself, and I. I don't care how in love I am with you. So especially now, it's the right time for me to focus on myself because I'm just getting out of high school. Like, I'm a senior. So, you know, like, I'm gonna have time to focus on myself, focus on school. I'm not gonna jump in love again. And I know there's gonna be guys that, you know, been waiting for me to be single, but I'm just not doing that right now. I'm sorry. Like, it's just like, you know, we can flirt and stuff, like, whatever, but I'm not, my heart is tired, guys. It really is. I put so much effort into somebody that gave me 5%. And I was still trying after that. I don't even know why. I became so attached to him. I did so much for him. And he left me dry. I said, what you gonna do with the ticket? He said, I don't know. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts really bad. Bro, like, I literally could not sleep last night, bro. Literally, I woke up at like 3:30 and I could not go to sleep. Because my mind is running like, why? Like, I keep questioning myself. I'm so confused. What did I do? He's switching it around on me because of the paragraph that I sent. But do you not remember all those other things that you did to me and I took you back? It's time for me to move on. And guess what? My YouTube channel is going to grow so much without you. My life is going to get so much better without you. And one thing I could say is thank you for the lesson. Lesson learned. Number 1. Do not date somebody from another state, you guys. I literally thought the whole was gonna work out. We lasted for so long, but I guess that love was not meant for us. I guess that love was not strong enough for us to stay together because I tried my best and I did my part. What did you do your part besides coming over here? And I knew it wasn't gonna last. I was trying to save myself the heartbreak, but I wasn't listening to myself. Number 2, do not fall in love with somebody from a monkey. Okay. But I'm gonna get through this. And I know you guys will help me too. And support me like you've been doing this whole time. Thank y'all so much. my wonderful masterpieces, for listening to me. I'm gonna get through this. I'm a strong woman, and no man's gonna tear me down. And it is what it is. It is what it is. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for your girl, Mimi Quarantina.